All right, 4 of us on the screen. Clearly 3 are bull riders. I'm pretty sure everyone can guess who is not, so I'll just introduce who actually does ride bulls. Ryan Dirteater, Keyshawn Whitehorse, Najiah Knight. Thank you guys for doing this. Where is everyone right now besides cars? Ryan, where are you at?
I'm at home in Hobart, Oklahoma. Outside.
Are you building a house?
Yes, my Wi-Fi wasn't working too well, so I had to take off down the road a little ways just to our new home construction site here on our land. And we're building a house and getting married this year. It's a big year for us, and we're very excited.
Yeah, we have to dive into some more of that too. It looks like you're on a HGTV show right now, which is pretty sweet. Najiah, what about you?
I am at home in Arlington, Oregon.
Cool. Are you just parked outside?
I'm kind of parked at our park.
Nice. What about you, Keyshawn?
I'm in Texas right now. I'm currently looking for homes in Texas. Love my Utah home, but I think Texas would be a little bit more central location for traveling and stuff like that. So that's where I'm looking at.
Any luck yet? Pretty hot market there, isn't it?
It is pretty hot, but I don't know. I've had ups and downs with it, but we'll see if we can pick off anything.
Good deal. Well, let's get an update on everyone. And Ryan, you were already talking about it a little bit, so let's hear how's retired life going. I saw you in the stands at a PBR recently, which was just wild.
Man.
Something just bite you?
It got me. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just slung it to the ground though. But anyways, yeah, I was in the stands at Tulsa. I've been retired since the PBR finals last year. It was fun, a good run. Been enjoying it. We've got a big year this year. Like I said, we're building a house, getting married in October. Yeah, I miss it. I've been hearing that people have been asking me on a daily, asking if I miss it. And I do, I miss it. If I wasn't staying busy doing stuff, around home, and we've been working, we got the family business and stuff. If I wasn't active, I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, if that's not keeping me busy, April is. So it's steady. I'm steady, and me, I got to keep moving.
You always give such a wonderful answer to that. I loved watching you in your career, and I'm so happy for everything that's happening for you now. And you mentioned seeing Keyshawn there, and as I move over to the latest with Keyshawn and Najiah, I kind of feel like I'm doing an injury report on the show because all kinds going on. Najiah, I want to start with you. You broke your arm recently bull riding, but you got the cast off. What's the latest?
Yes. I'm actually cleared to bull ride and play sports again. So, yeah.
And you said a lot of volleyball coming up. When are you getting on another bull?
Probably next month, to be honest, because I've just been itching to get on some more.
Good deal. And Keyshawn, I feel like you're going to Fort Worth every week to get checked out by the doctors.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks. I powered through it a little bit, but I kind of decided to take a few weeks off after this past weekend. I got on the Punisher, and he damn sure punished me for sure. Got ran over, got hooked and everything, but I was able to walk out. I kind of got out of there with being injured a little bit more than I wanted to be. With good therapy and stuff, I'll be able to not feel as bad and continue riding strongly.
I'll stick to that therapy. Can't wait to have you back. You're one of the toughest guys I know that can do all that and then come out and still have a 90-point ride. But Ryan, I'm guessing that's the one part of the sport that you don't miss, hearing all that.
Yes, yeah, the injuries. It was tough. It really was, and it's part of the sport because when we're playing with huge animals, it's a game of inches. Yeah, you don't know when it's going to happen, but you don't think about it. You be positive about every situation, but it eventually does. And you got to be really lucky in our sport. And that's what Renato Nunez told me one time. He said, Ryan, you got the talent to win it. You just got to be real lucky. That's just like all of us that's in the top 35.
Right,
everybody's got the talent to win the world. You just got to have a lot of luck on your side, and it's got to go your way. And, the ones that do it are the great ones in the sport.
Well, we brought you all together to talk about that, to get updates, to talk bull riding. You're 3 incredible area athletes, but National Native American Day is coming up as well. And the 3 of you, I've loved hearing about just the culture and heritage and such strong backgrounds that you come from. And I think a big part of that is awareness. So we want to celebrate you guys and make everyone aware of these cultures. So I'd love to just get a sense from each of you of your cultures, what tribe you're from, and just be able to celebrate you guys. So go for it, girl.
Okay, well, I'm from the Klamath tribes. I am part of the Yahuskin tribe, which is Paiutes, and my grandparents are Paiutes, and I'm Paiute. My mom's a full-blooded Paiute, actually, and so, yeah, pretty cool.
What about you, Keyshawn?
I'm Navajo, Diné, and I live there on the Navajo Nation res. My whole family is pretty much there. My grandma still has her house there and everything.
What about you, Ryan?
Cherokee tribe, live right here in Holbrook, Oklahoma, and it's right here to the heart of Cherokee Nation. We are living on a res now, and it's the land. I love it. Just being right here in the heart of it. There's a lot of events that going on. Cherokee Nation, they support everybody that's a tribal member of the tribe. We have the health facilities here in town. A lot of different things that go on that help kids and youth and the people, and it's great to be Native American.
Why don't you each give us a sense of maybe some traditions that are specific to your tribes? And we've got to see quite a bit on Keyshawn and Ryan, just from some really cool features we'd see on CBS during the shows, but just to give everyone some insight of maybe what we don't know from the outside being a part of these tribes. Well, we can go the same way. Naj, you go for it.
Okay, some of the things my culture does is silversmithing, beading, and drawing. And, we're all artistic in our things. My grandpa taught my uncle how to draw, and he was a really good drawer. And he just taught all his kids how to bead, how to make Paiute boards, how to just draw and tan hides. He just passes it down to all of us, and our parents pass it down to us, and we can pass it down to our kids.
What about you, Keyshawn?
Yeah, very similar in a lot of things, in a lot of ways, with the beading and the silversmithing, but then also, the Navajos have the weaving. That's a big thing in us. I personally myself have not done any weaving, but I know like my great grandma has and stuff like that. So that's kind of some tradition, and that's just kind of what we do a little bit for the most part, but just a little bit insight.
Yeah, go for it, Ryan.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to what they said. All tribes, we're different, but we celebrate. So each ceremony is different, but our core values are all pretty much the same thing. And traditions. My aunt, she does a lot of bead. She made some beadwork for me when I was riding and throughout my career, and I've had some belts made for me. I've had some bracelets made. I got some of my friends around here are bow makers and stick ball makers, and we got the holidays coming up, and there's bow shooting contests, there's stick ball, there's arts and crafts. There's a lot of different festivities that go on, and we like to stick true tradition, and it still goes on. And there's a lot of people around here in my family that we still do, and it's out there for each and every kid to learn, take advantage of that. And I enjoy learning, and I want to get back to a lot of my traditional ways. The past 14 years, I went off and living my dream, and I just want to get back to doing a lot of that myself.
And I could tell so much in writing, and we saw this also at the Global Cup with Keyshawn and Ryan getting to be a part of the Wolves team. But this foundation and having this background, this family, how much does that impact you, not only day to day, but when you are bull riding? Does it feel like you're always riding for something bigger in a sense? Ryan, we can start with you. We'll go the opposite way.
Okay. Native Americans, I like to say we are the foundation, and that's Native American. It made me tough, and I wanted to go out in the world and showcase our talent that we have, because we are great athletes, and not just bull riders. We're great rodeo athletes. We're a good horsemanship because we rode bareback and hunting. Back in the days, and today we're given the talent, the gift to do what we love to do. And if we just go out there and showcase it, I think we can showcase the Native American and how great we are, and not just athletes. We can be doctors, lawyers, nurses, just be proud to be Native American. And I think that's what we should do. Just be proud of it and stand up for what we are.
And that too, I feel like you guys inspire the next generation in such a big way. How important is that, Keyshawn?
It's very important. I feel like, the big thing is to give back, and Ryan's done that with it. As simple as he did it with just being able to show his dream, his career, and do that. So it gave a lot of hope, and hopefully I'm able to do the same in that way. Whenever I came up on tour when I was, fresh 18, 19, I was hanging out with Ryan. It's a big deal for us, and support is a big thing in our family and everything for a lot of us, because that's all we have. And we're really close knit with our family. I feel like that's how we all are. I know Ryan is with his, I am with mine. So that support system helps push us to the next level, helps us kind of like give us that hope and that desire and that like willpower, like when things get bad, you have that support system to keep going. And then when things are great, you have more people to celebrate with as well, that are there for you no matter what.
That's such a cool perspective. And talking about that next generation, well, Najiah, that is you. How much did you look up to Ryan and Keyshawn when you were first starting bull riding?
I looked up to them. They were like my main role models for bull riding because, they're native and you don't see a lot of natives bull riding. And so I basically call Ryan my uncle, and I call Keyshawn my older brother.
That's so cool. Ryan, does that make you feel old being the uncle?
Oh yeah. That's all right.
I feel you.
That's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching you ride. Yeah, you're really good. Keep moving.
Thank you. I will.
Oh, look at that. So cool. And now, Najiah, I feel like there's another generation even coming up, and many bull riders that's looking up to you. And also now you've got the girls too that are looking up to you and what you're doing. How cool is that to be right in the middle of this?
Being right in the middle of like this girls looking up to me, or, younger people or even older people. It's really cool, to be honest, because I've had a lot of people come to me and be like, you're like my role model. I follow you on Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And it's just so cool. I love it.
So cool. And Keyshawn, being on tour right now, I know there's some younger guys that are coming up through velocity and stuff. What is kind of that you see beyond Najiah, because she's obviously the future of this sport, but with Native Americans, bull riding, like Ryan said, rodeo athletes in general, where do you see the future of this? I'm sure it's bright.
Yeah, for sure. I only see Native Americans coming into bull riding, coming into the PBR. Bull riding's big on the res. Rodeo's big. The Native American community for sure. But I've seen, a lot of younger Native American kids that are bull riders working their way up to the PBR and doing really well. And they're just like me. I was just like them. You just fine tune things here and there, but they're gonna make it. They're there, and they're willing to. I feel like they're more willing to go out and go get what they want and what they honestly deserve because they work hard for it. And, maybe, having Ryan there and having myself there, for example, or even like some of the other Native American riders, such as Stetson, being able to have us there and them see us and say, all right, well, I guess we can do it. And we can step out our house, step off the res for a little bit. Don't forget who you are, but go out and achieve your dreams, and go chase these goals that you have for sure. So I think the future is bright, and I believe that with a little hope that Ryan had for me and then myself, I'm only able to try to shine that light out as much as I can as possible to be able to help other kids out with believing in themselves.
Well, Ryan Dirteater, Keyshawn Whitehorse, Najiah Knight, we sure appreciate the time, you guys. And the last thing before I let you guys go, for everyone that's watching this and perhaps they're coming from exactly where you are, or maybe it is just that younger generation, they could want to get into bull riding, or like Ryan said, maybe they want to be lawyers or some other athlete. What do you tell them watching this saying, can I get out there and do what you guys are doing? Ryan, we'll start with you.
Find something that's motivating to them, and invest in yourself and give it all you got, because you got one shot, one opportunity. Go after it.
Cool. Keyshawn?
Just same thing I tell everybody, just like how I'll tell Najiah, I'll tell anybody older than me, younger than me, is believe in yourself. That's the number one thing you can do, is believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter how good it can get or how worse it can get. If it gets really bad, you believe in yourself, you believe you're going to make it. There ain't nothing that's going to stop you from making it.
What about you, Najiah?
You know, my little saying all the time, you can do anything and everything you want to be or you want to do, you know. I say you got one life, you got one shot, you just got to go for it. Take your shot.
Take your shot.
Yeah.
There you go. Good deal, guys. Well, thank you all so much. Ryan, Keyshawn, Najiah, you guys keep us updated on social media. Najiah, Keyshawn, can't wait to see you riding again. Ryan, cannot wait for those wedding pictures. Tell that Brad B of yours hello for me, and house pictures too. We want all the updates, guys.
Oh, get them. Yeah. Good seeing everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Good seeing you, Ryan. Good seeing you, Najiah.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys too.
I see you all the time, Kate.
I know it. Just not usually on weekdays. This is so special.